Hi, this is Rose and today I have another tutorial for you. We're going to be making these turban style headbands. They are so cute and so easy to make and stylish too. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you.
So for this pattern, I have used a Caron Simply Soft worsted weight yarn. However, you can use any other yarn of any worsted weight yarn of choice that fits the gauge. And you need a 4.5mm, 5mm hook, stitch marker and scissors. The reason for this 4.5mm hook is to make our chains. Only our chains will be making with this, the bottom part, because we don't want the chains to be too stretchy. So we use the 4.5 and then we use the 5mm hook for the remaining part of the headband. So start with your slip knot and make the chains. Remember, this headband pattern comes in about 7 sizes. So you can check that out on my blog through the link in the description box. So chain the number for your size or the size that you want to make with the 4.5mm hook. Now that we have the number of chains we need, we're going to switch the hook and use the 5mm hook. Okay, so skip the first chain and we'll make single crochets into all these chains here, but please make single crochets into the back bump. Once that is done, chain 2, turn. This chain 2 doesn't count as a stitch, so half double crochet into the back loop. Okay, we'll be working into only the back loops of each of the stitches on row 2. So repeat that, double crochet into the back loop only of each stitch across. Now we're going to repeat row 2 all the way to the number of rows that you need to make for your size. So please check the written pattern for how many more rows you need to make, how many more double crochet rows you need to make. So chain 2 and then double crochet into the back loop only of each stitch across. Now our last row will be single crochet rows into the back loop only into each of these stitches. So that means after the last double crochet row, you chain 1 and turn, not chain 2. Now that our last single crochet is done, chain 1. We're going to take note of this chain 1, okay? And then we'll make a single crochet into each stitch on the row. So we'll start into the last row, the first row here. Okay, I'm going to place a stitch marker into this chain 1. Now single crochet into the next row. So we'll make 1 single crochet each, and the next. This is going to make it scrunched, because ordinarily we would make 2 single crochets to make it even, but because of the style of the headband, we're making 1 single crochet into each row. Okay, and into the last row, single crochet, not here but right into the bottom, right that bottom chain, single crochet. Okay, so fold it and join into the first one here, slip stitch, turn, okay, chain 1. Now this chain 1 will be the first single crochet for this row, and then the next row will continue. We can as well also put a stitch marker in this chain 1, single crochet into each into each row. And into the bottom right there, into the bottom, the top of the chain 2 there. Now we're going to slip stitch into this chain 1, that we marked from here. Slip stitch. All right. Now turn it inside out. Okay. Turn it inside out. Now that that is done, we will start to slip stitch. We will join with slip stitches. Okay, from the first, you have to be patient with yourself in this part so that you can join slip stitch from the back loop. Okay, from the back loop, because we have 2 loops. This is single crochet. From the back loop of this and the front loop of this, slip stitch. Okay, repeat it again from the back loop of this to the front loop of this, slip stitch. So repeat that into each of the stitches. Okay, we have one last one here. So I'm just going to go into the stitch and pull into the chain 1, slip stitch. Okay, you can fix this part when we're weaving in the tails. So now that that's done, so I'm going to weave in this tail from the beginning. So I'm just going to use it to fix this part. And this is how we make the turban inspired headband. In fact, now that I look at it, this is supposed to be the wrong side, and this was the right side that I showed you earlier. Okay, but now that I look at it, you can actually wear it on the wrong side as well. I mean, it looks good both ways. So style it as you will. Thank you so much for joining me on this tutorial, and I look forward to seeing you in my next one. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and to like this video. It means a lot to me when you do that, and you are supporting my channel when you do that. Thank you so much. God bless you.